For over 20 years, I've dedicated my life to bringing you the very best selling, marketing, and business building strategies to keep your business thriving. Get ready to experience the success you've been searching for. Welcome to the Tom Ferry Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Tom Ferry Show, episode 87. Let me ask you a question. Do you need to get organized? Boy, when I ask that question at my seminars all the time, every hand goes up. I've even been so bold as to say, how many of you believe if once and for all you finally got organized, you could double your income? And it blows me away how many hands I see going up in the air. Now, today, I want to talk to you about 4 tools to get you organized and save you time, which I know is important for all of us. So, very quick, down and dirty. External brain, project management, scheduling appointments, and the basics. All of these designed to keep you organized, to save you time, whether it's finding what you need or simply getting things done faster. The first thing is your external brain. What I know is this. If I walked in your office right now and I said, hey, show me you would literally go workbook, computer, laptop, phone, file cabinet, up in visual, I'm not sure, here, let me find it. If I said, what are your 25 best marketing ideas? If I said to you, what are all the ideas that you're innovating and thinking about and dreaming about for your business plan? Oh, I've got some here, I've got it on a yellow notepad. Here's the challenge, my friends. If you read the book, Getting Stuff Done, if you read the book, Less Doing, More Living, everybody talks about the same thing. You've got to have a single capture device. You must have a single capture device. The one place you store everything to make sure you have an easy place to go, search, and say, marketing, business planning, finances, goals. Not sure what to do with this. This was a kind of a neat blog, whatever. A single place. My favorite is Evernote. Now, Evernote's been around for a long time. I've got friends that invested in this company. Darn it, I didn't. I wish I did. But if you haven't taken the time to go to YouTube and say, how should a real estate professional use Evernote? Or just, how do I use Evernote? I have found this single capture device over the last 4 years to save me an enormous amount of time. It is the place where I store everything because I don't want it up here, because you and I both know your head's a scary place to be, and I can't always remember and access. But guess what? I can go, oh, that's a great idea. Here, hey, next week we should do a show on Evernote and getting organized. Save to Evernote. Or I recorded it right inside Evernote. It takes your photos, it takes your audios. I can now, with their web clipper, I can go on a website and say, I want to save this blog into Evernote. The bottom line is this, my friends. For busy people like you and I should never walk inside your office and see yellow notepads, all this other stuff. Too many places where you have to search to find the juice of your business and the juice of your life. Let's commit today to make Evernote our new best friend and our external brain. Number 2, project management. You know, getting organized is also about getting things done and saving time. My hero, Mike Vance, who used to work for a wonderful guy named Walt Disney. Walt did everything visual. He said because the mind works faster visual than it does even auditorily. So what we want to do is keep our projects visual. And Mike brought to him something that he used in the military called the doing, and done board. You've seen me talk about this. If you've been to a live event, I talk about it all the time. Well, today there's a technology that I can create that same doing, and done board, but do it electronically across all my devices, and I can share it with Marnie, my marketing director. I can share it with Taz, the designer. I can share it with Dan over here, my editorial guy, and say, hey, here's what I'm thinking about. Here's my idea. Boom, and share the project. Ask yourself this question. How do I manage my projects today? Now, we have agents today that will tell you that Trello has become the way that they manage a listing. So they have an free, by the way, F-R-E-E, free. They go into Trello and they create a new listing. 1234 Banana Street. And then they list out, ready? marketing, open houses, communications, and everything they do, as you go to Trello, you'll see are these little cards where you can write in everything that's happening. Trello has become so good for so many agents to manage so many different parts of their business. Again, whether it's escrows or listings or the projects of their business, the marketing plan of their business, because this beautiful online tool that works on every device, I can work from it, I can share it with you, we can go back and forth. We have clients today that are sharing their escrow on Trello with their customers so the client sees exactly what's going on throughout the process. Now, I don't know what you use, but I know yellow notepads and a Word doc is pretty challenging, my friends. So the next one you want to look at is Trello to begin to manage all of your projects. Let's go to the third one, an easy one that not only saves you time, but is going to help you generate way more appointments. If you want to schedule more appointments, we all know this challenge. I call you, you call me, I text you, you text me, I email you, you email me back. Does this time work? Does that time work? Does this time work? Does that time work? Do you ever get caught in that race? If you're like me and you've been caught in that race before, it is a pain in the you-know-what. Well, what if there was a simple link that I can say, schedule an appointment with me here? They click the link and it opens up to a calendar and shows your opens, right? You can book an appointment with me for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, or longer, and the client gets to self-select the appointment time that they want to meet with you. Marketing's only job is to get us appointments, right? Make sure you check out Calendly. Now, there's many other solutions that do this. I'm just giving you samples. The point is this, my friends. As we go into 2017, how organized can we get? How much more time can we save by using these devices? Now, pieces of software, not devices. The last one is the basics. And maybe there's a chance that one of you is watching and you're like, Tom, I still open up my phone, like I'm going to call Mr. Spock and say, beam me up. You're not that tech savvy. Well, I understand. And by the way, I want to stress to you, you learned how to drive a car, you learned how to use a fax. It's all the same stuff. These are just tools that you can use. So don't get overwhelmed by it. Go to the website, go to YouTube. I used to say GTS, Google that. Now I say YTS, YouTube that, because it's all there. And if you can watch and observe, and in many cases, follow along, all these tools become effortless for people like you and I. But what do you see behind me here? It's a whiteboard. Agents I work with today all over the world have these kinds of, now this is a dry erase paint going all the way around my office. Maybe you won't do that, but a simple dry erase board where you track your listings, your escrows, your leads, your projects, your marketing plan. Up in visual goes back to my friend Mike Vance, my mentor, working with Walt Disney. Everything he did was up and visual. And if you want to be more organized and save more time, these four are exactly what you need to do. So, short video on episode 87, because I'm trying to save you a little time. So do me a favor, give me lots of feedback, and this is probably one that you're going to want to share with everyone that you know, everyone that you love. You could share this with your spouse, right? You could share this with friends. You could say, hey, let's do a better job managing the projects of our home. Let's do a better job managing our finances. Hey, we all need to become better at Evernote so we have a single capture device for everything we do in our lives. And man, this could help every other business professional you know. So maybe this is one that you forward to all your business friends to say, check this one out. And if you're watching this and this was referred to you by a friend, I'm Coach Tom Ferry, and your friend is a pretty great person. So thanks so much for watching. Remember, always your strategy matters. And now more than ever, your ability to get organized and save time absolutely rules. Thanks for watching. If you love what you're seeing here, then click the button below to join our online community absolutely free. Thanks so much.